Hey Ray, pt2 1984 here again, and this is the second part of my early Blackwall 1990s collection. These cars focus on the Blackwalls of the early 1990s through about 1994-95. So let's just get started. Number 167, 80s Firebird. This is a real nice car. That classic Firebird look, the T-top, the purple interior, orange paint, real bright, the pink-purple lightning bolts on it. This one is a 10 speed points card variation. I don't know if there was another one without that points. It probably is. This one shows what you could send away for: a jacket, a portable TV, a stopwatch. They also mention a bike and other little interesting items. I'm just curious if anyone ever ordered any of these and has ever posted a video on them or any photos. If you do, if you know anyone, let me know in the comments or let me know in a message below. Here is number 170, Chevy Stalker, metal flake paint. This is really pretty, really sharp. Can you say sharp? Sharp. Sorry, Heath, can have to kind of borrow that from you. Like I said, number 170, real nice. Back, this shows you what they were available back in that time period. And here is number 194. It doesn't have black walls on it, but it is a blue car. This is an early Goodyear blimp when it had just a white little bottom. I forgot what they called it. I had a name earlier, but lost what it was. But I know Heathkin and you, Picker Nation, would love it because of that Hot Wheels logo. That nice bright orange, red, and yellow Tampo Hot Wheels. Next up is number 216, Fat Fender 40. Really like it's a semi-gloss purple paint job with those nice black walls, metal base, metal body. This is when they really had these cars stand out on their own, and it is a heavy car. If you've ever had a chance to hold one of the newer ones, it kind of feels light, but this one is really nice, and it looks like it's got a bit of a casting error. I had never really noticed till now, thanks to the camera and the lighting. Right by the door, it looks like there's a hole, so I guess they lay the paint over, and there's also a little bit of a casting issue right there. So I guess they laid the paint over a rusty car, and the rust didn't get sealed in. Here is number 172, Mazda MX-5 Miata. I know I've showed other Mazdas before, the dark burgundy color. This one is the earlier one. They just recycled these numbers throughout the 90s. From about 1990 to 1999, they played with the numbers in different casting, or in the same casting, but reissued it different years. So that's why you'll find one from 1990 and one from like 1996 to have the same model number, but the car has changed dramatically. This one has the bright green hub type of pro circuit wheel, but it has the axle going through it. These are not rubber tires, these are hard plastic. That nice pink interior is basically trying to get more girls into buying these cars, I believe. That's why I went with that. Number 174, Limousine. It's a nice metal flake paint job. It's got a variety of colors to it: purples, pinks, greens, blues, gold, silver, yellow, orange. It's really hard to pinpoint every color on it, but it really shines. I like the nice white wall wheels. This one's got that yellow-green interior, really nice neon interior. Something different to have in the collection. Okay. Now, okay. Number 222 is the Blazer 4x4. It's got a little bit of card issue, of course. I've got a couple of these loose, so this one actually is staying in its card for now. I don't need a little loose one. But this one is a Malaysia casting, but this is a beautiful 4x4. Another one that Heathkin probably Dreadnought, Picker Nation, Burt, a couple other ones that like the trucks. Probably would love to have this one in their collection. And that's the same type of bright green or yellow interior as the limousine had. Number 230 is the XT3 new paint style package. Really nice car. A couple soft corner, little bitty soft corner on it. This one's got the red canopy. Does not have the black one, I believe. It's either black or the blue. That's more harder to find, but any of these are hard to find now. To find them in this pristine condition for at least $1. I know Mr. and Mrs. Z, bunch of numbers. Check it out. Flameage. Ooh, I know Flying Monkey would probably love to have this one. I think it's just enough for him to sit on and tote around. Alright. Number 236. Ford Aerostar. New paint design. This one was a recycled car from their Flip Out series. This one's got an error too. Its back wheel is kind of crunched up in it. And interesting note, it's got the rollerblade logo on it, and what I've heard from other collectors back when this first came out in the 90s, this one was actually more sought after and held on to a lot more because people thought it was going to be a big ticket item because it's got the rollerblade logo. It was the first, early rollerblade. It was back when they were, starting to really make a stride in the 90s. I don't know, it's just one of those S boxes, as Dreadnought would say. I'm not going to say the actual name of what he says, but it's just one of those random cars that you don't want it, but you gotta have it. Number 238, the reissue of the Highway Hauler in a brand new cab design. This was one of the first newer cabs they brought out for the Highway Hauler, same name, new casting. It just says new paint style, but it was also brand new cab and box. It's got the black walls, it's got that nice Hot Wheels logo. I know Heathkin, Picker Nation, one of your favorite type of cars. Delivery. It's the plastic body, or plastic based metal body. Wouldn't be till later in the 2000s when it would have metal. And a 2-for-1. Number 242. Both the 1993 Camaros. One is the dark enamel blue with extra long side pipe, and this one is the metallic lightish darkish blue with shorter fixed side pipe. And what I've heard is the darker blue is a bit more on the hard to find scale with that long exhaust, because like the Beach Bomb in the 60s, that pipe would actually get caught up in the track and it would slow down, or it would just come to a halt when it would get on a separated piece of track like Race Groups has shown. It would get stuck in that and it would lose tremendously. It was actually a pretty decent car back in the day. I think I could squeeze in a couple more before I have to end this video. Here is number 246, Shadow Jet 2, one of the early new model designs before they did the nice white stripe across it. But this is that stealthy looking jet fighter car. It's got the Ultra Hot Wheels on it. It's one of the more middle sought after ones. Like I said, showing another car, it's basically the same thing a lot of other ones have had. Shows Speed Fleet, Speed Demons, Action Command. A lot different from what it used to show back in the early 90s. This is about like 93, I believe. 1993 is when this came out. Real nice car. And number 247, Rigor. This is the original one. You can see from the back card, it's not like the 57 Chevy and the old number 5 that Master Loafer showed in his video, where it had the list of the 30th anniversary cards. This one is actually the original one. Real nice. This is definitely another one of those old fantasy cars that would look like it should have been done back in the 60s, not 90s. Let's see if I can get one more, or two more in this one. One more. Number 248, 48, splitting image 2, 90s styling. So when they start emphasizing more on a 90s styling. This one is the Ultra Hot bright, or pink and clear top. This is not one of the more sought after ones, but this one is an error. Hard to see, but the side pipes are stuck inside. So you can barely see it, but they are inside the engine. Thanks to that clear. I thought they weren't molded, but they are still in there. Okay, that does it for part 2. Part 3 will be coming up shortly. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Take care. Bye-bye.